Welcome. I am Anthony Pizzo. I'm the principal at Asa Clark Middle School. Thanks for joining us tonight. I know there's probably other things that you would be doing tonight, St. Patrick's Day, March Madness, but I would argue that what you're going to see tonight is much more worthwhile. All of our students and Mrs. Stengel have put in a tremendous amount of time preparing for tonight, so I'm excited to see them, and I hope you guys share that same excitement. So, musical greetings and welcome to the Spring Band and Choir Concert, A Musical Spring. Thank you for joining us tonight. The music you will hear tonight is based on songs of various types of energy, such as the energy that can be based on components of nature, seen and felt through an event in a person's life, or quite simply, some songs that articulate the various energies from types of human expression. Each piece will take you on a joyous adventure through meaningful lyrics, rich harmonies, and expressive melodies. We hope that you enjoy the concert.
Good evening. Please take this moment to silence all cellular devices. Also, we would like to ask that you refrain from any flash photography throughout the performance. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Now Morgan Waltz will perform the Star Spangled Banner. Please rise if you would like.
The choir will start with a very traditional song, Circle Around the Moon. This song is calm, but a very happy song about nature and imagination, which is very interesting to sing about. Circle Around the Moon shows how important imagining in nature is, but here are a few reasons why it is my favorite. The composer seemed to already assume that we knew where the setting takes place. It is possible that we didn't know we were in cold weather, or were unsure about the cold night air mentioned in measure 9. The song surprised me with a very high F note in measure 58. I wasn't expecting such a high note in such a relaxed song. Something that definitely changed my thinking was when it wrote, "What great mind behind it dreamed it and designed it." At first, I found it confusing, but now I understand it means being inspired by something which is very similar to imagination. To me, the song means to imagine and explore, like it says to go down to the slippery rock. It may also be perceived as imagination. This shows an adventure and discovery such as mountain gnomes. In conclusion, I hope you see that the song Circle Around the Moon is not only imaginative, it's a note to go out and discover. People should go and enjoy nature and the beauty it has. I hope people see the inspiration in the song and to explore for their own and enjoy the song.
Circle round the moon invites me to stay out in the winter time. Crystals in the air suggest that I prepare for the cold night air. High above the trees, you will make me see that with such a sight. Sheer delight is hidden everywhere for those who care to see. Caverns down below invite me to come down on the slippery rocks. Icicles of stone and horned mountain gnomes hidden in the dark. In the ground below, you will make me know that with such a sight, sheer delight is hidden everywhere for those who care to see. What great mind behind it, dreamed it and designed it? Pale moons, cavern tombs, starry, starry skies. Flurry, blizzard, snow, watch it as it blows in the blue-gray skies. Sandy summer beach, hear the seagulls screech in the hot, dry air. What great mind behind it, dreamed it and designed it? Snowy nights, summer flight, painful beauty in my sight, making me long for you.
High High Hopes is an exciting song that to me means no matter what you have to have high, high hopes. The statement, didn't have a dime but I always had a vision, shows that you should never stop chasing your dreams no matter where you are. And that no matter where you are, you should always be planning for something. To me, this means being resilient and knowing you can succeed in anything you want to do. It doesn't mean that it will be easy. You'll have to put in hours of work when nobody's watching. I feel the resilience and perseverance when I play sports. For example, when I threw a pick on the first play of the season, I was very disappointed, but I got back up and I ended up playing one of the best games of my season. The song connects to my life because it's all about resilience, and that's a hard thing for me to do. I also love the song because of the quick notes and high melody that helps create an awesome energy. I hope you enjoy High Hopes.
Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high, high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, do something great. Go make a legacy, manifest destinies. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, write our biographies, rewrite your histories, light up your wildest dreams. Museum victories, every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I hate to see you waiting. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high, high hopes.
Hi, I'm Ellie Dinger, and I'm going to be talking about Don't Give Up on Me. I chose this song to talk about because I feel like it can relate to my childhood, and it's just an amazing song to sing, and you can express your feelings in some ways. To start off, I think the composer thinks I already know that don't give up on something or someone because you should always have faith in that something or someone. Next is what surprised me about this song. I feel like in this song, what surprised me was how the words are very realistic to something that could happen any day. Something that changed my thinking was how are we going to do this? Because, we were a little rocky at start. Then we get to the ending right before the concert, and we have everyone on the right beat and ready for the concert. What this song means to me. What this song means to me is because of my childhood. Long story short, my dad had cancer, and I never gave up on him because I knew he was always going to fight through it. But sadly, he passed away. But I still never gave up on him because I believed that he would get through it. But even though you believe in something or someone, it doesn't always pay off. In conclusion, I hope that you enjoy this speech and as well enjoy the rest of the concert. I hope you know to never give up on someone or something when they're fighting through something. But even though it doesn't always work, at least you tried and you did your best.
I will fight. I will fight for you. I always do until my heart is black and blue. And I will stay. I will stay with you. We'll make it to the other side, like friends do. I'll reach my hands out in the dark and wait for yours to interlock. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. 'Cause I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not yet. Even when I'm down to my last breath. Even when they say there's nothing left. So don't give up on. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not me. Even when nobody else believes, I'm not going down that easily. So don't give up on me. And I will I'll hold on to you. No matter what this world will throw, it won't shake me loose. I'll reach my hands out in the dark and wait for yours to interlock. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. 'Cause I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not yet. Even when I'm down to my last breath. Even when they say there's nothing left. So don't give up on. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not me. Even when nobody else believes, I'm not going down that easily. So don't give up on. Whoa, whoa,
And before I have the sixth grade choir exit the stage, I just want to give a very special thank you to my colleague and friend, Miss Abby Lorenz. Thank you so much for always sharing your talents with us.
Now, Tunisia Srivastava will be playing her solo in an ensemble.
Hello, my name is Daniela Pamperin, and I play the clarinet. My favorite song this quarter is number 55 out of the book When the Saints Go Marching In. My fellow classmates and I have been working hard this quarter in class and at home to prepare for this concert. Some of the things we have been working on are listening to other sections who have similar parts to sections they are in. Also, the sixth grade band this quarter has been working hard on eighth notes. I think the composer wanted me to know that hard work pays off. For example, in this song, there are rests in the middle of a measure, so the band had to adjust to that. Another thing I think the composer thought I already knew about this piece is that when different sections have different parts, music can come together very smoothly, and you need to lend your ear to different sections to see if they have the harmony or plan a rest, so you know when to come in next. Something that surprised me is how well band music turns out if we all focus and practice hard. I think this is because of where we started at the beginning of the year. Finally, I hope you enjoy the first song of the sixth grade band concert When the Saints Go Marching In.
Hi, I am Reed Carey, and I play percussion. And I chose Storm Chasing because this is a song with the calmest music at times, but at other times it can be insane and rock and roll. So there are many changes in tempo and beat, and that is why it is so interesting. Well, the composer wrote this knowing that the audience knew what happened in a storm, when it is the calm before, then the storm, and it really does sound like a storm. One big surprise is when it is just the oboes, flutes, and clarinets just playing nice rhythms. Then you get low brass, then trumpets, then percussion comes in too. And it creates a real storm, and it gets crazy. I changed my thinking because I thought it was going to be really hard to make a storm, but with the brass instruments, they are loud and can build a tempo to make it sound like a storm. The song to me is like a rock song, and that is why it's so enjoyable to me, because rock is awesome and really, in my opinion, the best type of music. I hope you enjoy this roller coaster because it might go upside down a little bit.
Hello, I'm Avery Olson, and I'd like to talk about our full band piece, Flashpoint. Personally, this is my favorite piece we've worked on this quarter. Yes, this piece is sometimes hard and confusing. I'm almost positive we all knew that from the moment we looked at the music. When I joined band, I thought, rests, quarter notes, half notes, tapping your toe. Easy, right? Yeah, Flashpoint completely changed my mind. Now Miss Stingle's telling us all these new things that we have to include in the piece in words that I didn't even know existed before she said them a month ago. We surprised ourselves and worked hard to get where we are now. Flashpoint generally changes my thinking that a big group of 60 middle schoolers that are all completely different people can work together like this and improve this much in such a short amount of time. In the end, Flashpoint means a place, event, or time at which trouble, violence, or anger flares up. I think this represents our band because the song graduates out of the main flashpoint or main part of the song. This is like our band because even if a mishap is going on or if we're having troubles, we can always find a way out of it. In all, Flashpoint is a great song that has helped our band learn how to work as a team and listen to each other. Even though Flashpoint is complex, it's a fun challenge that's enjoyable to learn together as a band. Thank you for coming and enjoy our next song, Flashpoint.
My name is Eli Arbus, and I'm reading for Andrew Moore. I chose the song Bring on the Band. I chose this song because it reminds me of a professional band piece being played by the best music players. The composer must have known that this piece would be played at any age because it's not difficult. In our case, we are beginning band, so we still make mistakes on this piece, but so does everybody else. What surprised me about this piece is that different sections played at different times, which made the song sound very alive. I was also surprised that there's only whole, half, and quarter notes. And this changed what I thought about this entire piece, and it was much harder than I expected. It has taken many attempts to get certain part of the song correct, and since our concert is coming up, we have to keep practicing the song if we want to master it. If you listen close to the song, try to hear different sections playing at a time. With that, enjoy Bring on the Band.
At this time, I would like to invite 7th grade band up on stage.
Now, Adriana Delaman will be performing her solo and ensemble piece.
Our first piece is Northridge Overture. Throughout the song Northridge Overture by John O'Reilly, there are several things that surprise, challenge, and change my thinking. I connect to this song because I often find my life taking interesting turns and quickly changing the same way the song does. The composer thought I would already know that although the song starts off peaceful and smooth, it would get more intense as the music went on. I know this because the word overture is included in the title. This stood out to me because I know that an overture prepares the audience for what is to come in the show. The song reflects that perfectly. For instance, the music starts off peaceful, preparing the audience for what is to come in the rest of the song. It is clear that John O'Reilly wrote Northridge Overture with great thought, making sure that each measure was unique in its own way. With tempo and mood changes, range in notes, and special solos, this song truly surprised, challenged, and changed the way I think about music altogether. The deep thinking and complex melodies prove that the song Northridge Overture by John O'Reilly is unlike anything else. Just like our lives, we are truly different and things aren't always as they seem to be.
My name is Adriana Delman. The next song the band is performing is Shockwave. This song is my favorite for its intriguing, fast melodies and aggressive tone. This song to me represents how life will be tough sometimes, but you have to be strong in the face of challenges. The very first time I heard Shockwave, a smile immediately came to my face. The song was so fast, so loud, and just really cool overall. This song relates to the last few years of the pandemic. We faced a lot of obstacles without much warning at all, and we had to learn to deal with it. We had to be strong and put up with all that life was throwing at us. All of our lives were completely changed, tipped upside down, and we didn't quite know what to do. But we still continued to be brave, put up a strong front, and learn to deal with it. The song is all about bravery, courage, and confidence. If the song was played soft and shy, even if everything else was the same, the meaning would be completely different. It can't be questioned that this song is powerful, aggressive, and will capture your attention right from the very start and keep it all the way through. I hope that you like Shockwave just as much as I do, and that you can connect with this song in your own way too. Have an absolutely amazing night. Enjoy!
The piece Scottish Lullaby is a beautifully blended legato piece about a worn, torn landscape. I chose to analyze the song because it is really peaceful and it has a deeper meaning. The song is about an aftermath of a war. However, I saw this as a lullaby that you would sing to an infant or a very young child. This is because most songs sung to young children are peaceful and calm, but with deeper hidden meanings. The composer thought that when you look at the music, you realize that it would be a slow, legato, and blended piece by the dynamics, the tempo, and the ties. I originally thought that it would be an unexciting piece, but when I listened to the song and played it at measure 35, my thinking changed. I was surprised to hear a clear melody after the long, blended parts before it. It made it feel like it was soaring, which makes me feel like after the war, the soldier will eventually learn to move on. It also feels like how after the darkest song, there's a rainbow. I want to leave you all with a sense of calm and peace and connect with the song with how your mind sees it.
All right, at this time, I would like to extend my thank you to a few people. I'm going to keep them kind of short tonight because I have a student who's going to say a few words in addition to mine. But I just want to say thank you to the fantastic administration at Asa Clark Middle School, Mr. Anthony Pizzo and Mrs. Katie Spadoni. They are so supportive of the fine arts, and I just really appreciate all of their help, their support, and also their insight when I need ideas. So thank you so much to the administration. I also want to say thank you to Mr. James Sevens, who is my colleague and also my friend, and runs the auditorium, but is also an incredibly talented director himself, and it's just a pleasure to work with him every single day. So thank you, James. I also just want to say thank you to you, the audience, the family, the friends, the parents, the guardians, for your support. Your students might not say it in middle school, but they do appreciate you, I promise, okay? So thank you so much for all your support in the fine arts. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause, absolutely. And I, of course, want to say thank you to, I have two ASA staff members here tonight, Ms. Candace Gripping, who has been taking pictures, and Mrs. Amy Brandenstein chaperoning, so thank you so much. I could not do this without you two. And of course, I want to thank the students, but I think Morgan Walls, I think you might have something better to say. Why don't you take over?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Morgan Walls, and I'm a third-year band player. I'll be joining the sixth graders during their Pops concert in May, so I'm able to play the clarinet. I'd like to give a recognition to a fellow flute player in my grade. During the last couple of weeks, I remember her coming over to remind me about the slurs in the music that the seventh graders will be playing. Adriana is also a very friendly person, and also has helped out other people in our flute section. She's a leader in band and always has a positive attitude. The band and Miss Stingle would also like to recognize Nakai Gamas. Nakai started percussion this year, which would mean he is 2 years behind the rest of the band. Through hard work and determination, Nakai is playing well beyond 7th grade level. Finally, Miss Stingle and the entire band would like to recognize each other, as we 7th graders in this program have overcome a lot from the shutdown when we were beginners to practicing in the cafeteria. In the last couple of weeks, we have overcome not together only musically, but as a band family. We hope you enjoy the concert and our final piece.
The final 7th grade band piece will be Above and Beyond, which is an upbeat fanfare that brings out the happiness inside of you. The composer thought I already knew how to play triplets. At the very end of the song, you play a triplet. The composer probably added this because it's a powerful ending and is very typical for a fanfare. What surprised me about this song is how well the harmonies go together. Some parts throughout the song, sections like the trumpets have the main theme, and the other sections build off of it by harmonizing. This ends up coming together really nicely and makes it sound like a true, powerful fanfare. Almost like one you would hear in a marching band or at a football game. What changed my thinking was when Miss Stingle did mention it was a fanfare. I never really thought of it like that, but more thought of it as a piece that would lift you up when you were down. Once the idea was mentioned, I saw why it would be one. So as a final thought for everyone, when our band is playing this song, try to imagine a really happy day or moment in your life, because this song will help that moment be even happier.
I apologize. I forgot to also thank some very special guests that are up here tonight who are helping out with our 7th grade band, and they are some specialty instruments. So 8th grade band students, can you just stand really quickly to be recognized? Surprise. Thank you. So they play some specialty instruments, tenor saxophone, baritone saxophone, bass clarinet, and bassoon, and just helped fill some of those parts that we needed, so I just really appreciate them. Also, at the conclusion of the concert tonight, our jazz ensemble is performing tomorrow morning, and so if we can get some help with just moving the drum sets back to the ASA band room, that would be really awesome. So thank you. I hope you enjoy our final piece. Thank you so much for coming. You can meet your students out in the lobby area and have a wonderful evening. I'll take it. That's amazing. Good job. That's still on. Still on. It's fine. Maybe we got a cart, so that'll help, I think. Yeah, if you want to help Kai, that'd be great. Thank you.
Hey Eli, do you grab both of the symbols? Thank you, the standing tall one. Yeah, those ones.